So I got the Tyreek.
And I might like bail out.
Just gonna open up more.
Open it up, bail out, press go. Face up recovery.
All right, brother. Little hands-on work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, welcome back. I'm Arvon Bacon. We're on Ontario's Story with Bacon Network. Today we got Christian Ferrell and Wendell Gregory. Today we're going to dive a little bit behind the pads and talk a little bit about the culture. So, man, first question for Wendell, you know what I'm saying? I got to throw you in the fire, man. You know what I'm saying? You're a Gamecock commit. If you had to, who would you rather play against? Marcus Lattimore, George Rogers, if you don't know who that is.
I do.
You know, all right, you know his history. And Mike Davis. If you had to choose between those three, who would you rather go up against?
Well, I know Marcus Lattimore, boy, dog. So I want that work. So I'm gonna go Marcus Lattimore.
Ooh,
got
going
to
in the fire.
Boy, dog.
I feel why.
I mean, just that grit he has, and I got the same grit. So it's like, why not? Battle of dogs. So see, grit on grit. Let's do it.
For sure. Yeah. And Chris, you know what I'm saying, got to bring you into what's your opinion of Wendell, you know what I'm saying? You've been playing alongside him now for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? What type of teammate is he?
I mean, he's just a leader, you know, always trying to tell us like how to play and just like coaching us up like when we don't get stuff, you know, keeping our heads up like after bad plays and stuff, you know, keeping us like on our toes, like even when we play like comp or whatever you want to call it, but we just gotta always like have our strategy and play our game.
No doubt. And since we're talking about you, man, go ahead and let the people know who you are, what you're about, and what can they expect from you on the football field, man?
Newly to corner, but you know, always out there working, you know, getting the grind on. Lockdown corner, you know. Gonna have to see it next year. I'm a junior, got one more year after this, so you're gonna see it going into the playoffs and then next year.
For sure, confidence is high, man. Yeah. Also, what I'm saying, let them know your socials, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the season of NIL right now.
On Instagram, it's CHR_Ferrell, FERRELL. And then, the Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter too, yeah. TikTok, whatever you want to throw out there.
It's just Christian Ferrell at Twitter, and then that's it.
Straight business.
Yeah.
I noticed you talked about not playing high competition. That's kind of popular. Well, I don't know. Y'all played Grayson. Y'all played North Cobb. But, you know, people going to nitpick.
Yeah.
That's just what they do. So I'm saying, what's y'all opinion on, like, the people that's going to say, you know, they're not playing top competition week in, week out. So just what's y'all, like, you know, rebuttal to that?
I mean, me personally, I don't even see it as competition. I just see it as a scheme because we going each week we going to the week being 1-0. So I mean, we go break down each team, how we break them down. You know, playing out the scheme. It's like we don't even care about the comp or whatever that is. We just get better week by week. Really, that's how I see it.
I mean, I would say like everyone has their own opinion because like, I mean, you know, Walton, they just think we got it all. Like they shouldn't have like this and that, and like they just gonna come in, think they're good, and then get like stepped on and whatnot. But you know, we got a good coach, all that.
Yeah.
So have our scheme, go out there, play our ball,
Most
definitely. Football.
Most definitely. And Christian, you know what I'm saying, back to you, brother. I feel like this is high key. You know what I'm saying, not a bigger name at Walton, you know what I'm saying, what's that feeling like, not being a bigger name, but to still being an athlete that still has big goals of playing college football, getting to that next level, just kind of, you know what I'm saying, put it in perspective.
It's definitely tough because, like, you know, guys like Wendell, Jeremy, all them, Hunter, like, guys that are up there, like, with the stars and all that. Just, like, you just got to stay locked in and focused, like, playing your game, like, don't let the distractions get to you and whatnot because, like, even though, like, they have the stars and stuff, you can still, like, they'll come, like, coaches, recruiters will come out, watch them, like, you have a good game, ball out, you know, they'll still, like, see you and like see who you are as a like player and a teammate and all that. So just gotta keep working, you know, get my name out there.
For sure. Like, what do you do when the scouts do come around? You know what I'm saying, what's your mentality? You know what I'm saying, you know, obviously you don't want to play outside of yourself. You want to kind of, you know, what do you do?
I mean, I still just like to like let the game come to me, like play my own type of game, just like let my strategy and just like technique take it over and just play my heart out, like let nothing change about it. Just go out there and ball. For
sure. All right, man. Back to you, Wendell. Actually, both of y'all, man. NIL is legal now. You know what I'm saying, what's y'all thoughts on just, you know, and you know, agents probably been reaching out. So how's that whole thing been going for y'all?
I mean, me personally, I wish this started happening 2 years ago. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm going to college here in December. So I'm not going to get the best of the high school, but obviously college coming up. NIL going to be crazy in college. But right now, high school, I'm really sticking to the football season. Obviously the NIL going to come with it, but I got a month left. So I'm really just focused on this football, 15 and 15. That's our motto right now, getting to the championship and winning that. But the NIL, that's gonna come for sure. But you got some time. Go ahead and speak on it. You got time.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool because, you got to keep working, get your name out there, get some sponsorships with people, to text you or whatnot, get some cool stuff. So, yeah.
If I could pick, I want this, who would you what brand would you like to represent?
Well, every Friday we get game bags, like goodie bags, like, candy, whatnot, but majority what we get is Liquid IV. Really? Liquid IV is pour in your water bottle, electrolytes, keep you right, no cramps, all that type of stuff. So honestly, Liquid IV, I would love to do Liquid IV, partner up with them and get some stuff out for sure.
That's tough.
Yep.
I'll probably say Gatorade or
Gatorade.
Something like that,
Yeah.
For the games.
Yep.
You like it over body armor?
Yeah, for sure.
Wow,
I was just always drunk. When I was a little kid, you just gotta.
Yeah.
Gatorade.
The lineage, I understand. We're gonna talk about building your personal brand, which I feel like is high key. You can either do it with a content creator, or some athletes have chosen to do it with their iPhones. So just, what do y'all think about the two, and what have y'all been doing? To kind of build your brand, or have y'all just been locked in on football right now?
Me and my mom, we've been always talking about building me a clothing brand. We've been on that. We're going, obviously dig into that more when I get in college. But we've been on that for a minute now, and we're gonna keep that going as college goes on. But for right now, clothing brand is for sure one of the things I want to pinpoint.
Okay. But back to the NIL, I cannot remember where we stopped off at.
Clothing brand.
Clothing brand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, build your brand.
Yeah. As I said, me and my mom talking about doing a clothing brand for a while now, and obviously I'm gonna make that keep going on as I get to college. But yeah, we're gonna for sure dig into that clothing brand when I get to college, make my own brand, make people want people to buy my brand or whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna dig into that most definitely soon, for sure.
Yeah. Do you have a kind of an idea how it's gonna look, or is it just real concrete right now?
Yeah, it's concrete right now.
Gotcha.
Concrete, yes sir. Yep.
For sure. You got no hoodie. You want to start hoodie?
Yeah, we want hoodies, t-shirts, pants, the whole 9 yards. It's gonna be something special for sure.
For sure. What about yourself, my friend?
I would say for me, just stay locked in, because I'm still a junior, so just my whole goal now is just getting film out for recruiters and stuff, building my name up on the field, and then
No doubt.
get to the clothing after and brands and whatnot, NIL.
No, for sure. I feel like a lot of times it's certain kids, it's a lot of NIL, so we just want to get the NIL, not really producing on the field as much.
Right.
But you gotta have the tools like glue. It's gotta stick.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, with some, any advice to the kids? It's that's just really looking at the bag instead of the football bag they're gonna carry to the field, so to speak.
Just stay locked in. Because if you take your mind off the game, then you're not gonna play as you would want to play. So just stick to the game. The NIL, the money gonna come. That's gonna come regardless. So just stick to your game, play your ball, work hard every day at practice, every game, play like it's your last. So just keep balling. The money gonna come, most definitely. That's gonna come. Just trust.
Yeah. Off what Wendell was saying, just don't really worry about all the outside stuff. Just stay locked in and focus on what you gotta do. Don't let things distract you.
No doubt.
For sure.
No doubt. And what's been in today's football, it revolves a lot around media, cameramen, and players. So, what's y'all relationship been like with cameramen and media in general?
It's been good. We have our little weekly mixtape of every game. Us balling out, doing our thing, with some music behind it. It's pretty cool, taking pictures and whatnot. But we can't let that distract us from the game. We gotta do what we gotta do, ball out every time. But yeah, the media stuff is cool. The videos, all the mixtapes, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I say I like it. Just having a relationship with your guys and cameramen and whatnot. He can kind of get you out there to people see you and stuff. He'll make some collab posts, make a few plays during the game, make some remixes with you. So I say that's pretty cool. But also what he was saying, we got to stay focused. Have our mind on the W every week. Coach saying we always got to go 1-0. Don't worry about anything outside of that week's game. Just got to stay focused.
I know y'all do a lot of work with Saucy, right? Saucy.
Yep, Saucy.
Yeah,
Yep.
Saucy's
Shout
our guy.
out to Saucy, man.
What's Sauce?
One of the best out right now.
What's
Just
that?
like how did that relationship come about, and just just some thoughts on his work.
Well, so we know that he did a lot of 7-on-7s. You know, our quarterback Jeremy and CL, they've known him for a while now, and they talked to him because he used to work with North Cobb recently. But we talked to him coming over here and doing some projects for us. So then he, finally came to his senses and came over here and started recording for the W. So he doing the right thing. Yes, sir.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
While we're talking about NIL, man, just Juju just signed a big deal with the cards. Yeah. Just what's your thoughts on his influence on the whole NIL space? We know Georgia really held out, you know what I'm saying, because he was the main factor.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, nothing but the best for him. I mean, he a dog, Even though they beat us last year, it is what it is. But, you a dog. I mean, keep doing your thing. The money going to come, and you're young, too. You're gonna be something special. Most definitely. You're going to be something special, for sure.
I did get the dub at the 7-on-7 hoop. I know y'all told me that really didn't matter. Y'all looking for December.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So back to you, brother. A lot of people don't know that you are from South Carolina and you moved to Georgia. So how did you find yourself down in the neck of the woods of Marietta?
Well, so originally when I was in South Carolina, I was gonna move to Nashville, Tennessee, because me and my mom, my stepdad, we were gonna move to Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. And then, I didn't know any better. Like, I was like, let's move, because I wanted to move out of South Carolina. And then one day they was just like, we gonna go to Atlanta, Georgia. I was like, okay, cool, let's do it. So we moved to Atlanta, Georgia. First I lived in Sandy Springs, went to middle school, and I was like, I'm gonna start playing ball, start playing football with the guys. So started playing football, played every position there is, lineman, D-tackle, quarterback, receiver, the whole 9 yards. Did everything. Then I, 8th grade, FBU, we went to Naples, Florida, and I met Wyatt Sonderman and Ashton Woods. And then them and their parents they just taught me into, at least looking at Walton, looking at the program, because I never knew about him. So they just taught me into looking at the program. So I looked into him. Great program, something I would love to be a part of. And I came here one day, talked to Coach Bruner and Coach Bumper, went in the office, had a meeting. I told them I want to be a part of the program. So they let me in full arms, and they built me on being the man I am today. So I just made the best decision for me. And going here, so they did their thing. They did their thing with me for sure, and I appreciate that for them for sure.
No doubt. FBU is a big thing in high school football, or not just in Georgia but nationally. I'm saying, what did it kind of do to obviously they have like a lot of different trainers come in and kind of teach all the game, but outside of the in between the lines, I'm saying, what's a message that they push to y'all to mature y'all?
Right. It was as soon as we got down there, obviously there's a bunch of kids with talent, the best talent in the whole country. So there's a bunch of kids that we played, teams from all across the country, and it just taught us to, just keep our head up. Really, it's like because we went undefeated the whole time there, and then our championship game we played OG Ducks. Shout out to them, play OG Ducks, and then them boys are different, and they took care of us. They beat us in the championship. They did their thing. So I just taught us to be hard and just. As we go into high school, just play hard-nosed ball and just, even though the teams are just, because they've been playing with each other for years. So just, beat the better team. That's all it really is, beat the better team and be hard-nosed, for sure.
So for both of y'all, when facing adversity, and you might you might hit that wall of adversity 2-3 times in a row, you know what I'm saying? What is it that keeps you coming back, and how do you kind of clear your head to like, okay, I'm going through adversity right now, but I know if I improve this, I eventually get to where I want to be.
Me personally is actually my grandfather. So he passed away in 2019, and after he passed away, I was like, I ain't got no choice but to make it. So I just every game, every day I practice, I give a prayer up to him and God. My grandfather, I just pray for him. I'm gonna do it for you. I'm gonna do it for the family. I'm gonna do it for everybody. So I ain't got no choice but to make it. So that's how I face adversity. To think about my grandpa, really. That's for me.
Yeah, my adversity, my family also, and then my love for the game. If I really love it as much as I say, no adversity will ever stop me from working as hard as I should, and then doing it for my family because of all they've done for me and sacrifice. So gotta do it for them.
For sure. Yeah. So I saw your profile. You talked about It said recipe to Pop. You talking about your grandpa?
Yep, yes, sir.
All right, for sure. I thought it was Pop. I was like, oh, man, that's
Yeah,
tough, bro.
yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, but I know losing a grandparent is tough. I lost my nanny, called my nanny 3 years ago. So,
Really?
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yep.
for sure. How'd you kind of like, I mean, obviously use them as motivation, like this is my driving purpose, but did that happen during the season? If so, like, how'd you kind of quiet that storm?
It was in middle school. It was like after the season, and it was just crazy because because he lived in South Carolina and I was in Georgia. He tried to come to all the games. When I had all-star practice, he come to the practices, he come to the games. Like, he don't care how far it is, he gonna come to everything. So I'm like, he can't be here right now. He up there looking down at me. So it's like I ain't got no choice but to make him proud. So that's the only thing I can do, make him proud.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
And back to the Walton football, man. Y'all, I'm saying in my opinion too, and a lot of other rankings, y'all number 2 in 7A. I'm saying y'all beat North Cobb, North Paulding, Grayson was a bloodbath, Bell 2. And you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. I see you had on the Max Press. You had 2 catches, 22 yards.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? What package is that? Because I know you be on the defensive side most of the time.
Hey man, I do it all. I mean, so our receiver Wyatt, he got hurt his hand recently.
Okay.
So I had to step up and do my job on offense. Coach said I need you to run a couple routes. I was like, I got you. I used to do it back in freshman year and whatnot. So I still got it here and there. So run a couple routes, catch a couple balls, it ain't nothing. Just, back in the office, another day in the office, really.
Yeah. What you hitting with? What was it?
A little. I remember it was before halftime. It was like 30 seconds left, and I had to run a little comeback. Caught it, get out of bounds. 20 seconds left, touchdown right before the half. It was really my me that scored the touchdown.
Key route.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A little 2-minute drill.
Yes, sir.
For
yes,
sure.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? And said you had 10 tackles for loss
yes,
on
sir.
defense. You know what I'm saying? You always in the backfield.
Sure.
Let me ask you this: who's the best tackle you faced all year in what school?
Best tackle I faced all year. For this whole year, I wouldn't even say during the season. I feel like it would be during our spring game against Roswell. Anthony Knapp, I don't know what number he is, but he was a dog. I mean, that's when I really started coming off that edge. So he got you can say he got the best of me. But I mean, it was a dog fight. I mean, he a dog, so he going to Notre Dame, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he's probably the best I done went through this whole season for sure.
All right. Yep. And do y'all feel like this is going to be the year that Walton, gets over the hump and gets that state championship, get that gold?
No doubt. This got to be the year. This ain't no other year but this year. So we gonna make it through this year for sure.
Yeah.
We're going all the way. 15 for 15.
If y'all was to see Mill Creek, Buford, got to throw Carrollton in there. Starting off with Carrollton, y'all lost to last year. You know what I'm saying? What's going to be different this time? Obviously, they don't have Bryce Hicks, but the young man, 21, has been doing his thing.
Good dog.
They're running the ball well. So what's different this year, man?
I mean, last year, I ain't gonna lie, on defense, they broke us down. They had a good offensive scheme. They broke us down. Obviously, when we play them again this year, which we will play them again this year, we obviously gonna be in that lab, that film room on the field, not playing.
Those matchups against a high caliber receiver, you know what I'm saying? What did you see? You know what I'm saying? You bump and run, you know what I'm saying? I know I asked that before. You said you're trying to do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But what
They're definitely better, because, got the stars and all, so got to play with more technique, more like physicality with them.
Yeah.
So just play my brand of football, and then do what my coaches tell me to do. You know, we might have help over the top, play a good coverage, man press, you know, press bail. So whatever they need me to do it.
Right. So standing real quick. So I'm kind of like I'm 6'1", right? You 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? You 6 foot, 5'11"?
Yeah.
All right, so I got 2 inches on you. So you know what I'm saying? We lined up. You know what I'm saying? Do a little shake out line.
Yeah.
We see.
I mean,
got too much room. What I'm saying? Simulation, right?
So like, if I'm man, I'm here.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like I'm coming off the ball.
He's quick with the ball.
Yeah. So I mean, show hands, rip off it. You know,
Yeah.
stay blocking. I mean, come up and then rip off them.
But if I'm more quicker, you know what I'm saying? So I got the Tyreek.
Then I might like bail out.
Just gonna open up more.
Open it up, bail out, press bail. You know, mix up the coverage.
All right, brother. Little hands-on work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now Buford, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna switch up, go to Buford. Obviously, they're the higher-ranked team in the state of Georgia. They recruit better than anybody. If I were to see them again, they look solid against Mill Creek. The DBs outside of KJ, they look a little shaky. So I feel like, you know, Bam. I can't remember my other young bull, number 4.
Cameron Lloyd,
he'll get off. You know what I'm saying? But defensively, what would you think would be the game plan to kind of shut down KJ?
I mean, the type of offense they run, you know, it's pretty, I wouldn't say it's weird, but it's like not as usual as you would see any other spread team. But same as last year, it's going to be a dogfight. It was scrappy. I mean, they run the ball good, they throw it to KJ good, throw it to all the receivers good. They got a new quarterback, obviously, Dylan Raiola, #1 quarterback in the nation. We're going to get him in the backfield, honestly, get him in the backfield, you know, make him not get any time at all. And, just get in the backfield, get some sacks, TFLs, picks, INTs, you name it.
Yeah.
That's the goal, yep.
For sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And for you, brother, you know, you the DB.
Yeah, we definitely got to play our brand of football because, like, I mean, mix up the schemes, you know, disguise some looks and stuff. Because, like, playing them last year, beating them, you know, they going to try to come with it. So we got to, you know, play our game and come with it, too.
No doubt, man. I feel like this has been a smooth interview, man. Do y'all want to shout anything out or give any last-minute game, any nuggets to any of the fans, supporters, family members that may see this?
Y'all boys tune in. It's Walton Football, 50 for 15. That's our motto, ball down, ball out. See us in the championship. And Mercedes-Benz coming back for it all.
For sure. So I got to say, too, I mean, he'll get it back.
Yep.
For sure.
Well, gentlemen, I appreciate y'all
Yes, sir.
with me, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all, man.
Sure.
It's been a hell of an experience.
Yes, sir.